Today, everybody, I am here at WonderCon for day 2, and I'm really excited because we're going to be going around the entire thing checking out new collectibles. I don't exactly know what we're going to be finding, but I'm sure there's going to be some Funko Pops and maybe some other stuff as well, but I know for sure we're going to be going to a few different panels as well as a pop-up later on, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, with that being said, let's go in. Okay, I've made it into the convention, and what's great about this is that there's just like a large area like any regular convention would be, so there was a lot of booths. And so I am excited to see what I can find, and I guess we'll just take you along for the day. Found my first section of Pops here, everybody, and there was some great stuff here. I'm noticing a lot of the older Star Wars ones for like relatively cheap prices. Like, look at this one here, guys. R2-Q5 for $25. That is not too bad at all. And then I also noticed, look at this one here, everybody. Forlone. Now, I don't know if I have Forlone, but I mean, for 15 bucks, you can't beat that. Doing a little bit more digging as well. I see like an original Chewbacca. My mom would love this one if she didn't have it. But yeah, look at that. It's got the little text at the bottom, which means it's not the original release, but it's still a really fun old figure. And doing a little bit more digging, I'm seeing like a bunch of cool Marvel ones. Oh, look at this one here. The unmasked Iron Man, or kind of like half masked, I guess. It says unmasked, but he still has it kind of on. And this one here for $20. Not too shabby. And now I'm looking around. What else do we have here? Some old Black Panther ones. A lot of great Marvel, actually. Then we've got a lot of Batman, more Star Wars. Seriously, a good spot. Oh, and I just noticed, everybody, look at this one here. Is it the Invisible Space Ghost? Oh, for $30. I might go for this one here. This is really fun. I like the Hanna-Barbera ones. I also noticed, everybody, because this is just something you do not see very often, is a Square Bear. I almost said Bubby Bear, that's the other one. As well as Hair Bear. And it's limited edition, what is it? 1,000 pieces. Now, everybody, I didn't pick up anything yet because I've come around to the front here where they have some expensive figures. And I want to take a look here just to see what they've got. And I guess we'll go top to bottom here. We've got the Pokemon choose your starter, you know, the starter one. Anyways, that one's really cool though. Then below that, we've got Freddy as Marty McFly, Supersonic Glow in the Dark, got Mum-Ra, which is really cool because if you guys didn't see yesterday's video, Mondo right now has a giant Mum-Ra figure. It's so cool in person. Then getting lower there, but we've got like Toshi, wow, Where's Waldo, Freddy, so many amazing figures, Psycho Shriner, and Kappa. You don't see that one very often from Animeasia. Oh, and I also noticed Bob Gurr, who I believe has a booth here this weekend. Hey everybody, we were walking around a little bit more and Mason pointed out that there are some really cool Pops that we have never, well at least I've never seen them before in person. We've got Ed, Edd, and Eddy as well as Bill and Mandy. The Grim Adventures of, I don't know why I read it like that, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And look at this, I don't know if I'm supposed to be grabbing these down, but I'm going to. Look at this. I'm not gonna be getting them today because I could definitely get them when I'm home. But this is just, it's so cool to see for the first time. Now, just a little bit farther down, I came over to Mad Poppin', which I've actually been to their store before, and now I'm looking at this cabinet here with a lot of expensive figures. And some that are standing out to me is like T-Bone as well as Jolly Roger. I'm also seeing the Freddy Summertime is amazing. And look at Ellie from The Last of Us Part 2. You don't see that one very often. They're cheering over there for something I don't know what. But anyways, at the top here, we've also got Dr. Doom, Boba Fett, Captain Rex, that original Chewbacca again. But as you can see, there is a price difference because this one has that big text. Now, just past Mad Poppin' over there, everybody, we came over to Animeasia, I believe it is. Either way, I've seen them before at different cons, and their booth is massive, full of figures. And I want to take a look here, of course, because of the amount that they've got, and I'll point out some things that, you know, I find interesting. Like right away here, everybody, we have the Pop Mart, the Monsters. First time I've ever seen these in person, just in the wild. Oh, here we go, everybody, one that I want to show you. Doc Hudson. That is a really great one that you don't see very much, especially in that sideways box. And I'm walking down here because at first I was like, I'm just gonna point out some things, but then there was so much going on. Oh, actually, you know what I just noticed, everybody? I showed you these ones a little bit ago. Apparently, it's the other side of the booth. Oh, and of course, I've got to take a look in the Disney section because they have a lot going on here. I'm liking the 50th anniversary Mickey Mouse. This is always cool to see. Actually, let me just grab it down real quick so I can show you. This, with the Dole Whip, it's too good. Anyways, though, everybody, some really fun stuff going on in here. Oh, and look at this one, everybody. The Frankenberry 10-inch way up at the top there. I love that one. Found the Dash Hound as well, which is one from the Pop Pets line that, again, never see it, so I had to show it to you guys. And then over here, Ooh, look at this one, everybody. The Hulk and Bruce banner. I love that one because it's like a 6-inch, but also a 2-pack. And it was for the Marvel Collector Core years and years ago. Again, a really sick figure. I do have that one in my collection though already, so I'm not gonna pick it up, even though it is only 35 bucks. A pretty good deal. All right, everybody, we've made it to the panel. I am in the front row here. This is exciting. Also, we did get collectibles before we came in. Mom, you've got one too?
I've got one.
Yes, check this out, everybody. So there is a chance for a 1-of-1 golden blue, and that would be crazy. We're gonna see somebody in this room today is gonna get that.
And we aren't allowed to open it until they say.
Right, otherwise you're disqualified. What if the person that opened it early got the 1-of-1? Take it out of their hand.
That's some bad luck.
That'd be kind of insane. Hello?
In the off. What's going on? You filming me?
Yeah, guys, look, we always knew we were going to come out with additional product lines. We rushed really hard to get ready for New York, but we're excited about Pixel. And anybody who's got the little mini blue 2.5-inch figures themselves are 2.5 inches. They're magnetized. They fit inside the frames, and they can go in and out. There's no glass on the frames.
This will be launched at the end of next month. We saw that you guys loved Van Gogh, and we wanted to bring you some more historical figures in Marie Antoinette and Mozart. And I know you guys love those super rare pieces, so we put in a 48 limited chase piece. We also have Dolly with the Picasso chase. And how about another 48 piece just cause?
$19.99, guys. We're $19.99.
We have Invader Zim.
Wow.
We have Corpse Bride. We have Emily. Frodo. We have the chase piece, but wait, that's not enough, right?
No, I think it's like, anybody can do a chase piece, but how many people are stupid enough to make a mold and make a figure and only make one?
Like one ring to rule them all?
One ring to rule them all. What if I told you guys if you got the 1-of-1, you also got an all-expense-paid trip to New Zealand? They have the most ridiculous Lord of the Rings adventure you've ever had in your entire life.
Everybody, we're opening our boxes now. This is a bad angle, I'm sorry.
Where are you? 1-of-1.
I got the regular one.
Who has it? Who has it?
Someone got the 1-of-1.
Okay, we have a 1-of-1 winner. Can you hold this up? Can you hold it up? There it is. He's gonna keep the 1-of-1. He is turning down $10,000.
Okay, this is exciting, everybody. We just finished up at the panel, and now we are going to the Thrilljoy pop-up. And I can see a sign, and apparently there's gonna be an exclusive figure here too, and then we'll go back to the con after this. I'm gonna be honest, everybody, at this point, I am just following the signs. It looks like we're going this way. Okay, everybody, we are opening up the figure. Check it out, there's only a few left on the shelf. Literally, they're taking one off as we're speaking. So, let's open this thing up and find out if we got the California blue, which is the common one with the yellow, or if we got the silver one, which is the 1-in-24 chase, which, by the way, I did see somebody get, actually Funko News Canada, who's right next to me here, so pretty crazy that he was able to get one of those. And anyways, let's open this thing up though and find out if we got that chase. Alrighty, everybody, we're gonna be unzipping into this. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, okay, we got the card. I think this is just the regular one, but still, look at how cool that is. And now, before we get out of here, I figured I might as well show you some of the new products available. Cool stuff. Now, everybody, just next to the Funko booth is actually the V-Rare booth, and I've come over here because, well, it looks like Mason's filming too, but they have the exclusive Creeper U2s that I was on the hunt for, and it looks like they have some left, which is great. Actually, well, no, they've got a good amount. I gotta get it, though. Okay, everybody, the Creeper has been got, and now we're on the other side of the Funko booth, just behind Loungefly here, to go to Toy Temple, because I need to pick up that Muddy Shrek, limited to 9,000 pieces. And just like that, everybody, I was able to get one here. Look at this Shrek. It's the original one that released years and years ago, but it is now back in a Muddy variant. I also really enjoy how it does have that Chalice pre-release sticker on it. That's always a nice touch. much. Also here at the con, everybody, they do have the anti-Cosmo and anti-Wanda because they were doing a signing. I don't know if it's happening again today, but there was definitely a signing here yesterday, so that's pretty exciting. And if you guys want to take a look at some of the other exclusives that they have as well as chases, there is a good amount of them. Now this was fun, everybody. As we were walking around, I bumped into Trevor, and if you guys don't know, he's a reoccurring character on the channel. And anyways, he designs a lot of the figures over at NECA, and he just recently designed the ones for Sesame Street. And so he was nice to give me the Count Von Count figure for my collection. And apparently we might be seeing more of these in the future on the channel, so get excited. Oh, and also Trevor, if you're watching, because I know you are, thanks so much. I've been walking for a bit now and I bumped into these here, everybody. It is a lot of rarer pops. And what I'm liking is they have that SDCC Green Lantern, like one of the first figures it ever released, as well as just like some really expensive figures that you don't see very much, like that Freddy Funko as Yoda is super hard to find. And if you look here, they have some out-of-box pops too, like that original Count Chocula, as well as I think that's the Japan Spider-Man from The Amazing Spider-Man. It looks like it.
Well, yeah, so we have our DC collections right here. These are not live yet, but should be going a little bit liver in April on the website. So once we get those going, we'll make sure you guys follow us at Spirit Jersey, and we'll make sure that you guys are the first to know.
Perfect.
But yeah, so all of these are our DC. Well, just a hint of what we have to come for DC side. So of course we have good old Joker, Arkham Asylum, one of my favorites personally. Harley Quinn with a cool anime kind of vibe. This one has been so far a big hit. Catwoman, but very Michelle Pfeiffer vibe kind of situation.
Yes.
We also are getting ready for Superman season to come in town, so we have a couple of Superman pieces we think you guys would love. This personally is my favorite. One of the best qualities of this one, it goes back to the Kryptonian-based comic book, and it even has a little Kryptonian language on the sleeve hit.
Wow.
If you know, you know.
The sleeve.
I think the sleeve gives it away. But the sleeve is actually my favorite. That's a different thing for us.
Yeah, but so these are just like a few of our pieces. We have a few more to come. We're going to be dropping the rest coming soon. And then dropping the rest, our next show will be C2E2.
Nice.
So there will be like, able to see the full collection. So
For sure.
we're excited.
Fun?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, thank you. Spirit Jersey, thank you so much. It was seriously a lot of fun over there. But now we're going over to Mr. Ed's pop-up. We're going to be checking out some brand new Protos. Oh, here he is. Look at this. Okay, we're here to check out Protos.
Sweet! Go check them out.
Okay, let's do it. Now the first thing we're going to be starting with here, everybody, is the larger 10-inch figures, which is so fun. They've got the bobblehead ones, and then look at these, everybody. The cabinet of APs, as well as Soda Protos. We've got like Hello Kitty there, some amazing ones. I see Dexter, and then up at the top there, apparently they just put these ones out. We've got like Hodor holding the door, Harry Potter, Jurassic Park. There's like practically everything. Big deal here, everybody. I was just doing a little bit more walking, and look what I bumped into. One of my U2s. And you want me to sign it?
Yes, please.
Of course, let's do it. Now, for all my Five Nights at Freddy's fans, I came across something really cool here because there is a giant display of their plush and action figures. And I'm gonna be honest here, I think I have most of them in this section. I'm missing a few of the Pizzeria Simulator ones, but besides that, I think I have all of these, which is kind of crazy to think about. This is fun, everybody. I bumped into Tubbs, and if you guys don't know, I'm a pretty big fan of these ones. I picked up a little while ago the Jack Sucks at Life one. He had one of those come out a little while ago, the Jack Ducks at Life. And so when I saw the booth, I'm like, I gotta come over and check it out. And there's some great ones here, like Fallout, for example. And I love the Nuka-Cola girl. I think this one is just so good with the helmet. But then I also saw that they have the Mini Creeper one. And because I don't have like unlimited space, I might go for that one today. But there's also just like so many other really cool ones. And I was kind of hoping they had the original duck, like just the yellow one. Either way though, I'm definitely leaving here with something. Funny enough, everybody, we are now going back to the exact same panel room for the Rocky Moto one. I thought it was gonna be somewhere else, but no, same room. The exciting thing is too, apparently they're giving out a bunch of swag and possibly announcing some new stuff. All right, everybody, we found our seats. It looks like it is just about to start. Look at this up here. Was it gonna focus? Focus. There we go, look at that. It's got the Rocky Moto sign. This is exciting. Let's see what happens.
Let's give it up for Funmaker Mike and Funmaker Dave. Come on, Rocket Motos, you can do it. Come on, come on. We are going to Anime Expo. Thank you, Gabby.
Of course, of course.
And it's going to be our first time there, and it's going to be amazing.
So a lot of our, you know Mary Blair from Small World and a lot of the Disney influences and Golden Books, and you can see how that directly translates to some of the cups that you've seen from the first wave.
Where can I get them? When can I get them? You can get them at every Miniso store on April 11th.
Michael Leo.
All right. So there's wave 2, everybody. All right, Steven, thank you so much.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean, whoa?
Best things come at 3.
Show wave 3. Leo and Babu as Astro Boy and Euron. So we were so fortunate to be able to incorporate our stylization. So you've never seen this before. Let's do it, wave 4. One more slide, Justin. Keep going.
Keep going.
Oh wait. Oh.
Joe Cool's good.
Okay. 1,
2.
3.
Everybody, CJ got an award.
Well, I really have been a fan of Mike for a long time. Specifically, your own creations. Fantastic Plastic is one of my favorite lines.
Do not push and shove. There's no need. Everybody's gonna get one. Okay.
CJ, I gotta see this. Oh, look at that! Hey, congratulations, thank you. Here, buddy, I've got my Rocky Moto here. I am hoping for something a little rarer than a red. So let's see here. What did I get? What did I get? What did I get? Well, everybody, we got another red one. I'll take it. Alright everybody, so I am now back from the con, and that was seriously a fun day. I hope you guys enjoyed all of the random booths we went to. Tubbs, Spirit Jersey, Thrilljoy, Rocky Moto, Funko, literally every booth we checked out. Thank you so much. But I guess with that being said, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow. As you can tell, I'm losing my voice.